gosh, well. Ain't that something? I think this will be my 4th video, everybody. Gotta get that little procrastination at its finest.
I do love Christmas. I like to celebrate the anniversary of when Lenore left me 7 years ago, Christmas Eve. Best thing that ever happened to me. Yep.
Alright guys, today we're going to talk about our 4th episode and our 8th episode special thingy-mabob that we're doing on YouTube to see if this is something I want to do as a long-term thing. And if we can, great. If not, it's okay. No big deal. Let's keep going. Today we're going to talk about... Hi everybody, it's me, man! So, who cares? So in this 4th installment of my 8 episode thingamabob on YouTube thingy, it's not that special, okay? I have 3 other episodes. They're in the descriptions. You can watch them. One is about Steve being a badass, Steven Smith from American Dad. The other one is about AI is going to take over. Alright, it's about Francine. The second one's about Francine, and the third one was about this is why AI is gonna take over our jobs. AI would not. They'll probably be like, but it will not forget what the hell they're doing.
Good evening, customer service.
Yes, I had some suggestions I'd like to talk to you about.
Talker.
Guys, I'm sorry, I just I don't write any of the stuff down. I just freestyle it. I have some notes. And that's about it.
That's the only way to go, Hoss.
But I have 3 videos. Check them out. The third one is about, I think it's about probably like a long John Redcorn rant. Why Hank and Quagmire, not Quagmire, Boomhauer, Peggy, Bill haven't told. Oh God, I'm wasting time. So it's been a long time. I've been taking a long time to do these videos because of procrastination. But I really want to do this because I want to build a community, because I want to be able to come and speak to somebody about these episodes, about this show. I want to be able to talk to someone about Futurama. I want to be able to talk to someone about King of the Hill. I want to be able to talk to someone about American Dad. So if I could build a small community where I could get in a Discord or something like that and speak to people about these type of episodes, that would be amazing. If I could do this for a long-term thing, it would be also amazing. I'll be super grateful. So for the few subscribers that I've gotten off my last 3 videos, thank you guys so much for subscribing. I really do appreciate it. I have to look into that to see how many subscribers those are. And because I also have a lot of shorts that I've done in the past using AI image prompts. But today we're going to get in the episode. We're going to talk about Lenore. I was going to talk about all the other moms, like Marge. Marge had an issue with the bowling guy that was giving her training.
It is for you.
Look, it fits. You got it in my size and it has my name on it. It's really for me.
1750. Enjoy it, my darling.
It looked like they were gonna flirt a little bit, or she was gonna cheat on Homer, but she decided not to. Or that's what the show made it look like, because it gave her an option. It was like a fork in the road. I remember the show where she could go to the bowling guy's house or go see Homer. I think it was something like that. But I do remember her showing up in Homer's job, and he was like, "Are you here for me?" That was super cool.
Marge, what a lovely surprise. You're here to see me, right?
Of course.
But Homer did also kiss, I think, 2 women. I think he was a manager for a country singer woman.
Is there anything you need?
Well, you could make my evening complete.
And his co-worker, they kissed in a hotel room. I remember that guy, he was like, "Oh, I know what you're here for." And then he's like, Meet me, oink oink, auga, auga. Hubba, hubba. Remember that guy?
And there's your king-size bed for... Hubba, hubba.
But then, you know, at the end, of course, he does kiss the girl, but then he does kiss the girl, but Marge shows us up, and he kisses her as well. So he does get to kiss a girl and his wife in the same night. Two different women.
Nice.
This was a wonderful idea, homie.
So that's one thing I can remember about The Simpsons. And then I did a little before I started to do this video. I was gonna do all of them, including Family Guy, but I didn't realize how many times Lois has cheated on Peter, and Peter has cheated on Lois many times as well. Just by doing a basic search, you could see that yourself on Google. So I was not aware of that because I stopped watching Family Guy a long time ago. I'm just letting it marinate. Plus, I didn't like the show as much as everybody else does. But I am going to give it a try. Trust me. So, with that being said, let's see, what were we talking about? Oh, yeah. So, I didn't realize how many times Peter cheated on her. But the last time I remember Lois cheating on Peter was with Bill Clinton. But then Peter also slept with Bill Clinton in the show, and in American Dad, I think Stan, he does a lot of questionable stuff with men.
You're trembling.
It's just that I'm afraid this might be one big dream, and I don't want to wake up.
And he does a lot of questionable stuff with Roger.
I really do.
Well, okay, let's do this.
Oh, wait, you know, this may be a little too, say, can you see?
So, that might be considered cheating, whether it be, you know, it doesn't matter what type of,
Family, I finally got the information I was looking for. His parents made us sleep in separate rooms, but, you know.
Okay, right here. This is good.
All right, Jesus. Rapture me.
Take off your clothes.
Oh, I thought they came off magically.
you know, who you like or anything like that, is still considered cheating on your wife, right? So they did divorce, and Stan was able to sleep with another woman that he met at a shooting range.
I knew you wouldn't have sex with her.
Oh, no, I had sex with her.
What?
Yeah, she's my wife. It was my honeymoon night.
You had sex with her?
5 times. I wanted to make sure it was consistently meaningless. And it was.
Because Stan was super jealous about Francine sleeping with all those guys in her sex garden, because she had a sex garden and she had a bush tree or a bush rose tree for each person she has slept with.
Look at that, honey. A bunch of other people planted rose bushes just like you.
Oh no, those are all mine. Each one for a different man I slept with.
And she dedicated a rose tree to Stan, and he was very confused and amazed how much.
Please?
It's not that many. This is the largest sex garden in North America.
People she has slept with, and I think he only slept with her. And same with Hank in King of the Hill. Peggy had slept with that guy that he didn't know if he was gay or not, and he wanted to test it with Peggy.
Peggy?
One, my husband.
Ladies, this is a model for us all. No place for you.
Two,
I'm sorry?
I would like one more chocolate, please.
Are you hungry, hon?
No. I slept with another man before I met my husband.
And then they did end up sleeping together before she slept with Hank. And all those years, so imagine all those years, Hank thought that he had that purity with his wife.
Well, I wouldn't tell him.
Oh, I just feel so terrible.
And that of course, that can mess you up, and of course that can cause a big problem, and also an excuse for a person to leave that marriage that probably he's been plotting on. But enough of all that craziness. Let's just get to the main course today, and it's gonna be Lenore. Lenore from King of the Hill.
Come on, Billy. Wake up. Snap out of it.
I thought I saw a ghost or a horrible hobgoblin or...
How you doing, baby? Surprised?
Lenore!
That's right. Bill de la Treve, Dautreve. Bill de la Trove, Dautreve. Bill Dautreve. Dautreve. Man, you didn't know he was such a badass. That guy can speak French.
Ah, c'est mon ami Hank, Peggy, Bobby, Dale, and Boomhauer.
He could get build fast, build muscle quick. He has a confidence of a freaking badass. Why does the show make him look like a loser? His wife left him supposedly in the show 7 years ago, and there's only 2 times that I can remember where it is mentioned why Lauren. Lenore! That's what we're getting at, boys. All right, so Lenore, 7 years, and only 2 times that I can remember in the show where, it is stated why Lenore left Bill. So one of them was when Bill went crazy, and he dressed up as Lenore and went to Hank's party.
I've left you forever because you're lazy and no good.
And then Hank told him that I left you because he was lazy and they fought too much. So that's one of the episodes. And another episode was when the boys went to a hotel room and they were going to moon a crowd of people. And it happened to be only Hank that mooned them.
May I ask, did you moon me?
What? I wasn't mooning anything in particular, you know. It's my birthday and you're just a civilian caught in the crossfire.
And Bill took the blame because I think it was for a governor. I think it was a senator, a woman senator or governor. She was an important person in the county, so it must have been something like a senator or something like that. And she invited Bill over, and they end up falling in love.
Oh, Bill, we were worried sick about you.
Don't worry about Bill. I commuted his sentence to dinner for 2.
Bill pulled a confident woman, a badass woman, without hesitation. When the army were having training, Bill got drunk and stole the tank.
Out on the streets, we were told the war games would be limited to the base.
Are you questioning my authority? I am a sergeant in the United States Army and you are impeding a military operation.
But at the end of it, he got so much confidence, he asked the cop girl out and told her at what time he should be ready.
And you, I'm going to need your name and phone number. I'm also going to need you to keep Saturday night open because I'm taking you dancing.
Sir, yes, sir.
He also had the opportunity to be with that woman that had the 2 kids when he was dressed up as Santa Claus. But as a week after Christmas came by, she came back to see Bill still dressed as Santa Claus. So that kind of freaked her out a little bit.
Oh, dear.
Oh, hey! You're right on time.
Oh, you're still doing this?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just around the house. They won't let me on the army base like this anymore.
So there's been moments throughout so those are 3 moments throughout the show, and I'm sure he has a few more.
So, Bill Dautreve.
Oh, when he goes back to his house in Louisiana.
Guillaume.
Rose, we are not alone.
Yes, I know.
She is your cousin.
No, she is.
No, she is.
And he's able to sleep with two of those girls, not his cousin, the two of those girls. Even though 3 girls were after him, he was able to sleep with 2 of those girls.
Nice weekend, Bill?
Both of them.
We are talking about a sad person that the show makes him look like he's sad, overweight, bald, and he's miserable.
I took everything else. When I first enlisted, I had the body of an all-city offensive lineman and hair like Roger Daltrey.
All of this is who Bill is in the show. But Bill has been shown, like I told you, to have confidence, to build muscle, to be assertive, and to be a badass. Because after all, he is the Bulldozer.
He needed a touchdown to win, and that's when Coach called for the Bulldozer. Take a hike.
That's another episode that shows even though he didn't see combat, Bill was very, very memorable in high school, and then after that he went to the army. He was supposed to fight in Vietnam, but the war had ended and he became a barber in the army. But he is still a badass because he did go to serve. He was going to fight, but the war ended. So I'm not sure if Bill is considered a veteran, but he's still a badass in my mind. Whether or not you saw war, if you joined the army, you in your mind, you are ready for war. And
I wanted to be a tank driver. Oh yeah, I had the confidence of a man with a washboard stomach and a smooth back.
that, my dear, my friend, is hard enough for me. Alright, so then we're gonna move on to the moments when Lenore showed her face. The one moment when she did show her face was that I can remember was when the senator, when she saw her with the senator, and she kind of like was like, wow, because they were like in a dining room or in a place for dinner, fancy place, and Lenore happened to be there, and then Bill freaks out and all of this, and she comes out like out of nowhere and wants to like like be part of his life. You know?
I think the question is, why did I ever leave? Oh, Billy Goat. I'm the one who should be jealous of you, showing up in the society pages with the governor on your arm.
You know? And I think that happens twice in the show, but I don't remember, but for sure I do remember her coming back to kind of like get in the way of that romance that Bill is building with that senator or that governor, that politician. So
Governor Richards, Lenore. Well, I should probably go vomit back in the jiff.
Also, Bill does get in a relationship, which would have been a great relationship, with Khan's mom.
Any of you seen my mother? Well, that depends. How are you at receiving unspeakably awful news?
Dale!
Oh, there she is. Wait a minute. That's not her house cleaning outfit. Huh. What'd he do that for?
That's something that no one is considered. Well, probably no one's talking about this, but I mean, he did get a good woman, a good housewife, and they fall in love, and they were able to be together, and not be. I guess they just didn't care. Being judged, they just didn't care. They were loving each other deeply. The only problem was Khan. That's it. So I think in my eyes, Bill is a very broken man. To be 7 years still waiting for her to come back, still thinking about her, and I know this is great for writing, but it shows you sometimes in the show that he can be a better person.
Welcome back to society. May I offer you a ride home? I'm driving. So, what were you in for? Killed my boyfriend.
He can be a stronger person than Hank. He can be a more confident person. And he could have any woman he wants just as much as Boomhauer does. Remember, Boomhauer's game is a numbers game.
Hey, man, you just want to be dog. You
Yeah, I don't think so. Oh, please.
You just got blown off 3 times.
So?
Oh, you don't work here. Get away from my feet.
You just ask every woman you see until one of them finally says yes?
Shut, man, you gonna tell my secret, man?
The more no's he gets, he's closer to a yes. So Bill can also play that same game, go into a workout regimen, and change his life completely. As he has done in the show, he just took it too far, and he broke something, and he was able to destroy his intention.
Your rectum ruptured, and, well, your internal systems became external.
Intentions. He destroyed his insides. Alright guys, so that's my rant about Lenore and Bill. If you have any messages or any comments or anything you want to do, please leave the messages, leave the likes. And if you already watched this to the end, please go ahead and leave a green heart, like, and subscribe. Please subscribe to the channel. Thanks a lot guys for watching, and stay tuned for our next episode. Bye.